Friday morning. It's it's Saturday, the 22nd. I'm just still at this campsite. I'm going to leave any minute. Just sort of walk down here quick, and then start the video down here. And then we're going to Turkey today at last. So we left on Monday. So this is my 6th day. Obviously, I've hung about around here for sort of 2 days really, or a day and a half. So yeah, it could have gone quicker. Could have been in Turkey and there by now, but I always plan to sort of like just well, have a little look here. I mean, you could spend a month in Greece or more, but yeah, it's a fantastic place. But I think it'd be everywhere. It'd be really good for the vans, the van tour here. But I'll just flip it around again so I can show you this view of the beach. It's not the cleanest beach, but it's nice. It's all okay. And then I'm off. I'm off to Turkey. Didn't do a tour of that campsite because it wasn't really worth it. It was just a grubby old campsite, but it was 10 quid, so I'm not bothered. The shower was hot. It was clean but old. It's just all old. It's all right. So I will take a picture when I leave, like the one I should have done when I arrived, of the front of it, so you can see what it was called. And that's it. I'm off. See you on the road. Oh. There you go. That's it. This is about 20 yards from where the van's parked. It's really nice. But then, that's like I said yesterday, you can walk up there into the town. The van's just parked just there. Right, see ya. See you on the road. Just grabbing some water before I leave this campsite. So there was a design fault here. So if I don't get that hose all the way in, basically into that tank, it comes straight out and floods the back of the van. As you see, that inlet pipe's not high enough. But I'll change it when I get back. They have quite a few of these in Greece. They're just like a big lay-by. Trucks that side. Obviously, as you can hear, we're on the side of the motorway. Trucks that side and cars and vans and me this side. And they've got like little seating areas. Obviously, got bins and these toilet blocks. I mean, we don't even have this, do we, at home anymore? We don't even have. Obviously, we've got lay-bys, but don't have anywhere where there's toilets. These are all open. There's quite a lot of them. They're plentiful, really, along the motorway. Yeah, nice toilet blocks, all open, no charges, all cleanish. Let's have a look, shall we? Don't you really want to be looking inside a toilet? We'll have a quick look in this one. Yeah, so considering this is on the side of the motorway, it's okay, isn't it? It smells alright, it smells of bleach. Yeah, it's alright, because what it is, it's clean. Hello. It's clean and smells of bleach. That's it. That'll do. Let's have some more stop-offs in England. Anyway, I'm going that way. Turkey. Turkey, 2 kilometres, so this is obviously the approach to the border. I'd imagine there's going to be a queue of lorries somewhere as they a lot of funny queue of lorries on the other side. Well, they're this side of the border, so obviously they're parking there once they've come through the border. I won't, I will turn, oh look, there's lorries everywhere. But anyway, I'll, when I see any officials, I'll turn this video off. I don't want to upset them, but as you can see, this looks like a bit of chaos here. What do I do here? So I think that lorry's parked. How can they park both sides of the road here? This is peculiar. I'll push past this one because the other has his lights on, but he was just stopped. So maybe I should have stayed behind him. Maybe I don't know. guess we sort of expected this chaos. So, as with all these crossings, obviously the lorries have a different queue, but not knowing that for a fact, it's a little bit odd. So if I pull up there and start upsetting any of these drivers, it's probably not good either. Sort of expected something like this, but not quite like this. So that lorry driver waved me by. So they're just all parked here, look. So let's just see, we'll feed our way through here. I haven't got a clue what we're doing, but there you go, there's a sign, cars to the left. So I am actually going to turn this off now. I'll let you know how I get on in a minute. So yeah, that's like passport there. The guy asked the police there about the insurance. He said, no, you can't buy it here. Luckily, there's like a Canadian guy stood behind me. He said, you just drive down here. Just on the other side, he said. And it's obvious where you can buy it. Let's hope so. These lorries here look like abandoned. That's a queue to go out. There's the first of the dogs, look. Dog in the middle of the road. Yeah, so in Greece there's a lot of dogs, but they looked in good condition. This dog doesn't look in good condition. I think, unfortunately, you know, I love dogs, we all love dogs, but you can't help all of them, can you? Here, especially. So there's no real signs here, there's no road markings. That's obviously the queue to go back out of Turkey. So I'm looking for somewhere to buy, particularly the insurance, really. This is obviously the border here, look. There's a guy in a little hut there, two guys in little huts. Just a little hut. Loads of razor wire. That's if they decide they don't want to let you in. Sorry about the bouncy road, you can probably see it, it's knackered.
In 300 yards, continue onto Andreas Valti, D110.
Again, look, huts here with guys in, like sentry guys in, army guys. So this might be the Turkish border here. Turkey. Guys with machine guns. Yeah, that's it. So I wonder if that, what I've just left there, I think was the Greek side, obviously. So yeah, that's why you couldn't buy the tax there. So I'd imagine now coming up to the Turkish border control, which wasn't that great. I'll turn you back on a bit. There you go, look, it's quite nice. Turkey. Welcome to welcome. Let's hope so, eh? Okay, so car this way. This is all clean and new, nice and new. It's alright. Car, bus, whatever. That's us, isn't it? We're one of them, aren't we? Sort of. Right, just turn it off again. So there's the queue. The building over there. You go in this new building, and the door over there with a C over it. And in there, I didn't film in there because it's a little bit funny, I guess. But there's a place in there, just buy the insurance. So it's 3 months minimum. Very busy here, obviously, but 3 months minimum. And it's €105 for the 3 months. Only thing is, got to be cash. So make sure you got cash on you. Okay. So I just asked about the road tolls, and as seems to be with quite a few things here, it's a bit vague. I think I can pay when I get back here because it's recorded on my number plate, or I can go into a village in 7 kilometres and try and buy a little plaque that goes in the front of the window of the car, AGM or something. So we'll see, or I might just try and put no tolls on the phone and see what happens with that. The other thing is obviously the phones. So already this phone, which is a Tesco's contract phone, is come up with no service. Obviously you've got to pay quite a lot of money to use that phone here with the buffering and well, you know what it's called, the roaming here and all that. So once I get through this check here, so I know I'm in, I'm going to try and decide whether I've got to find a Turkish SIM or I have got an EE SIM, which I think I can just add Turkey to, hopefully, and that's what I might do, because obviously other than that I won't have any internet and I won't be able to use Google Maps, which is all I use. So we'll see, and I'll let you know how we get on with that when we get through here. This is the main check here when you're entering Turkey in front of me. So that's that. A lot of random people wandering around here. I suppose it's a border crossing. So I'm through that second part of the customs. That was a check of your registration documents. Now, there is a problem with my registration document because I converted this from a minibus and it still says minibus. I'm not going to tell you what happened in the rest of this journey through this customs. I'm still in the port. I'm just the other side of it. Hopefully I'm not the port. I'm still in the customs clearance area, but hopefully I'm clear of it now. But I'll be telling you about the rest of what happened in this meeting and the way we come through when I'm back in England, or at least out of Turkey. So pleased to say I am in Turkey. I'm travelling. When you come into Turkey, it says welcome to Turkey, but they don't make you feel that welcome at that customs check-in. Go over that again, as I said, when I leave Turkey. But the place looks lovely so far. Haven't worked out the road tolls. I'm waiting to get to a garage and do that. I still haven't worked out the SIM. So again, I'm going to pull up in the garage when I find a half decent sized garage at BP or Shell, where maybe I might be able to buy the road toll screen thing, or get to the bottom of it really. That's right, I'm just looking there, there's a really, really big concrete pump doing a concrete pour there. So yeah, I'll give you a little bit of footage the other way. It's quite similar to Greece, but with a much different feel. Yeah, very antiquated, but it's still nice. The road's good. I'd love to tell you how much the diesel is here, but I haven't got a clue. I can tell you it's 45 Turkish lira. I guess that's a litre. But I'm sorry to tell you, embarrassed to tell you, right now I don't know how much that is. I will soon. I'll find out and let you know. But there you go. I don't think it's very much. I think it might be cheap. I think everything will be cheap here. There you go. So I'll give you a couple of pictures of what I'm seeing and see you up the road. So just while I'm sort of thinking about it, just this logbook thing was an issue coming across this border. So as any of you know probably that have converted a van in England, it's not an issue in England about whether it says van, minibus, logbook, whatever. You know, what it says on the logbook is not really an issue. It's what the vehicle is, i.e. when you go for an MOT, it's just what you've presented that they MOT. Nobody really cares less, and it's actually an issue to get this vehicle changed to motorhome or camper van with the DVLA. And so what most people what they end up getting back is something else that probably the Turks wouldn't really like, is this van with windows. Again, I would imagine you'd have the same problem with that, because it's not a camper van on the logbook. I would say don't come to Turkey, especially Turkey. None of these other places you go to ask to see your logbook. So it's only Turkey so far that I've ever found. I've never been asked for my logbook in any other European country. Because we're only travelling through it or staying for a little while. It's not like we're going to live here with the van. So I've got a problem with the camera again now. Don't know if this is working, but I'll just carry on for now. So yeah, so that's it. Don't come is what I'd say, unless you've got the logbook that says what it is. And I think I thought about it as well, because some of these guys moved to Spain or living in Spain. You can't have a converted van. They won't let you change a converted van to a camper van in Spain and some of these other countries. And when they take those for a test in those countries where the van's registered, they actually have to take everything out of the van and present a normal van. So I guess it's something around that. And apparently here, I was talking to a guy just a minute ago, you cannot do it here. You cannot convert a van to a camper van here and get it on the logbook. We just can't do it. It's not allowed. So that's probably why that's it. So don't come to Turkey if it says you've got a van and you're actually in a camper van. Get your logbook right before you come. Otherwise you're going to have a problem at that border, and more than likely you could get turned away. So we're on the road, on the motorway in Turkey. Very nice place so far, very picturesque. I suppose one of the biggest things to watch out for that you don't expect to see is tractors. I must have passed 4 or 5 already on the motorway. Got an issue with the SIM cards. I've got no internet on any of these, on the BT, on the Tesco or the EE. So I have an EE contract SIM with an iPad. I contacted EE eventually in the UK. That wasn't easy, and was told that when you move into I wanted to buy a package there and then, a roaming package, so to make sure these SIMs would work. But they said no, as you pull into the country you'll get the text, you can just buy the add-on then and that's easy. Well, that doesn't work. So I have had a text saying I have to add on, but because I've got no signal on the EE device, can't even send a text or anything on it. So at the moment that doesn't work. I've been in a garage to try and get a SIM. They don't sell them. They only sell them in the town centres. So I'm not going to attempt that. The road tolls, you can pay it afterwards. Now I've got a clue how it works. It's just cameras everywhere, and then it must record your number plate, and then you can pay it afterwards. I do believe I can pay it at the port when I get back, or in the Shell garages that I go past. Also, I'm going to go, when I find a Shell garage, I'm going to go in and see if I can buy one of these boxes, or if I should or shouldn't, or just try and get to the bottom of it. But I'm a little bit concerned about the SIM situation and the internet. So I did think about this. Obviously in the old days we would use sat navs, which are all preloaded with the maps. I should have done that. So you always got some sort of navigation, because I haven't even got a map. So I've been in a garage, thought I'll buy a map, we'll go old school. If we lose our signal we'll go old school, but there was no map because I don't suppose anyone buys them anymore. So we should have had a ordinary sat nav with Turkey on it already before we arrived, but we haven't, so we have to get around that. As it goes, for some strange reason, I don't know if it's standard, I don't know, the Google Maps on this phone here is still working, even though there's no internet. You can't receive or send emails or check anything, but the maps at the moment are still working. So while that's the case, I'm not too bothered. Hopefully if I get to a Shell garage, then they might sell maps. That might have done. That looked like getting a bit of a shock. Anyway, onwards. So there's the first glimpses in front of us now, the Turkish coastline. I think I'm going the right direction. But Izmir is on the coast, so there is another option. If I do lose this navigation, it could take me a little bit longer to get there, but I'll just stick to the coast. Oh dear. Oh dear. These days, I mean, we never used to have navigation, Google to check everything on and check on different procedures. We never had it, did we? We had a few maps, or 100 maps, and we were fine. But when you lose that now, it's hard, which is really a sad thing to say, but it is a problem when you haven't got it. But that's wrong. So maybe we should all be getting used to not having it for just those days when you haven't got it. But that is lovely down there. You can't see it now, but it's to my right. It's lovely. Loads of places to eat, and I haven't stopped any, obviously, but loads of places to eat. A few garages. Doesn't look like there's any problem or anything like that. The rules are different. There's pedestrians on this motorway. There's obviously the wild dogs, or the whatever you call them, and the tractors. And you've just got to have your wits about you, I think. But so far, so good. There you go. You get another glimpse, hopefully, of that coastline down there. Look at that. Look. Quite looks like a nice spot. And nobody there, obviously. So, yeah, beautiful. So there you go. Onwards. No Shell garage yet, so no more info on anything else. But as long as I stay close to this sea, I should end up at Izmir, shouldn't I? So I've just gone through. So there's these signs saying there's a cameras for the tolls, which was a few miles ago. And then I've just come up to like a toll booth. It's just giving you a ticket, obviously, to then pay at the end of the stretch wherever the ticket runs out. So I'm still very confused about the tolls, but we'll get to the bottom of it. We're going for a stretch, a lovely road. I guess this is the toll road, perhaps privately owned, I don't know. But we're going for a stretch here with just pylon after pylon. I don't suspect you can see them, but there's just hundreds of a lot of electricity pylons covering the building, and the sea's still there. Good. So at the moment as well, the nav's still working, which is great. Onwards. Okay, guys. So I just filled up with diesel. Cost 1,800 Turkish lira. So I think it's about 55 quid. So the diesel probably very similar to where else. Might be a little bit cheaper. I'll find out exactly when I really get my head around it. But the worst things happened. Lost all the internet. Lost all Google Maps. Can't buy a map. So I know Izmir. It's not where I'm going. Actually, I'm going further than Izmir, which I didn't really realise. I feel like I'm unprepared now, and I really wasn't. See on this sign that Izmir is 364k, and then after that I don't know. So I'm going to follow the signs because there is some to there, and then see what happens. There is a rather impressive bridge in front of me. Looks like I've got to pay to go over it, or give that card or something. I think you'll catch a glimpse of it in a minute. So yeah, there's a toll booth in front of it, whether that's just for the bridge or it's another part of this toll. I should imagine it's just for this bridge. So credit card, cash, that's the one we want. Yeah, I'll let a glimpse of that bridge. It doesn't look very old. In fact, none of these roads or this bridge or anything else, the infrastructure, the garage I just went in was brand new. They serve you as well here, tell you what pump to go on and serve you. Looks like there's some sort of police check as well the other side of here. That'll be all I need after today so far. Oh, this is HGS, which is that toll company. Oh yeah, there's a police check again here. Oh, there might be a person in here. No, that might be good. Right, let me see. What was that say? Oh my god. 1,060. Yeah, nice guy. So that was for the card I had. So I've handed that in, and this bridge. Try and cut a bit of that out of the video. But here's the police. I've no good experience so far with authority in Turkey. Let's just hope I can drive straight through this lot. No choice. So he waved me straight through, which was good. Probably can't be bothered. Yeah. This is a lovely suspension bridge. It is definitely brand new, this. Oh, there's a massive cargo ship over there. So, police are on the other side there. Sharp film. There's a video, will be too long. Police with machine guns over there. Lovely. Yeah, look, big bridge, big suspension bridge. It's nothing to see. Can't really see out the sides that well. It's not much to see anyway because there's like some really weird polystyrene plastic perspex, so you can't see through it. But I'm sure if you could, it's lovely. Yeah, massive bridge. Great to carry on getting lost in Turkey. Okay, so that toll I just had to pay. That was 1,160 Turkish. So just I'll go back to the internet in a second, but I've just got an alert come back. That was £23.50. So that's quite expensive. So I think it was for a little bit of road driving and that bridge. So the approach to that bridge and the bridge. So that's 23 quid. Quite a lot. I hope that's not a sign of what these tolls really could come to. So the problem I've had, I can't get a SIM card unless I go into a city, like I said earlier. I've checked in the garage I filled up with diesel. Same thing there, they said the same thing. So I'm not about to do that. So I realised that I was being charged on this phone for roaming here. But when I took this contract out a while ago, I took a safety buffer. So I've got unlimited. Normally I've got unlimited everything, including, I've got 250 gigs of data, which is the same as unlimited really. But so I thought, well, I don't want to get a massive bill, so I set a £2.50 safety barrier.
There's a lane closure ahead.
So that's the problem, that had run out. So then obviously you run out of data, you run out of everything, so then you can't do anything to try and increase that buffer. In the end I did, because I've managed to find a number, it's actually a 2248 or something, which is the mobile number you can ring to raise that buffer, which is what I've done now. The only thing is, how much is it going to cost to roam through Turkey for the data just to use this navigation? I suppose we're going to find out, but we haven't really got a choice. So I can't get a SIM card. I've got an EE device here, I've got another Tesco's device, none of it will work. So at least I've got this working, so I've got the navigation back. So the panic has gone a little bit. I'm not going to be uploading any videos or trying to do anything like that though, while I haven't got a proper connection as such. So there might not be a video, so this video will probably be late, but you won't even know that probably. But anyway, that's it. Onwards, it's quite nice, nothing exciting, nice road. There's these strange areas, if you can see that there, like with sofas and things on the side of the road. Quite bizarre, I don't really get it. Hopefully once we picked up my friends on the way back, they might know what that's all about. So you have to be careful, there is traffic lights on the motorway, there is people, there's dogs, there's tractors. So just drive carefully. And if you come to Turkey, make sure you've got some sort of internet fixed. Onwards. So sorry about the wobbly camera, we're up, climbing up through the mountains, loads of work going on the roads here. Quite like they're reinforcing these banks. It's absolutely lovely up here, right up in the hills and the mountains. Roads are absolutely terrible. But something to do there as well. Beautiful. Probably enjoy it more if I was sure I knew where I was going. I suppose it's all the fun of it, eh? Anyway, it is lovely. If I do find somewhere just to pull up, I'll get a better picture of the scenery in a minute. But yeah, it's pretty impressive. So yeah, I've just pulled up here. Absolutely dead quiet, these roads. A few vans just overtook me, but I can't see any now, look. But what, right up in the hills, there's a car coming now, get off the road. There's the van. Very pretty. Pretty, yeah, that's a word, isn't it? Yeah, here's all the cars coming now. So I've seen a couple of these here as well. A bit random. There's a little sign as you come up to it with a tap. And well, I think this is exactly just what it is. If you want a drink, so look, you can have a drink. Drink. Oh. There you go. I don't know what that's all about, really. But there is quite a few of them. There's a cup there as well. Look. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you want a drink? They put on a bit of water for you. Nice. There you go. Right. I still don't really know where I am, where I'm going, but anyway, you're going to get bored of hearing that. Hopefully, the signal comes back or something good happens, but in the meantime, that's it. There you go. I'll keep driving one direction and hopefully I'll get somewhere.